The day is finally here. Ever since I started collecting, one of my grail pieces or grail sets was the NECA quarter scale Turtles. And judging by the title, you know I've picked one of those up. So without further ado, let's reveal which one it is. The leader of the Turtles, Leonardo, my favourite turtle. It used to be Raph growing up, but Leonardo's a little wiser, so as I've got older, I've sort of preferred him, I think. Try not to cut the box at all. This has come packaged perfectly. It's in a big box, loads of bubble wrap, loads of protection. So shout out to the guys at Comic and Cocktails. I'll put a link to their website down below. I've pretty much been ordering everything from them recently, so I would definitely suggest checking them out. And there he is. I can't believe I've actually got one of these. This is insane. There is so heavy. There is the quarter scale NECA Leonardo. Now bear in mind, it is quite an expensive figure, but I did recently clear out a lot of my shelves and get rid of some stuff which was more loose. I wanted a more concentrated collection, so I'm trying to focus on Turtles, Marvel, some stuff from my childhood, and then like I'm gonna get into Star Wars as well. So I wanted to clear house a little, and I sold quite a bit, so I thought it was time to treat myself for what is easily my favourite figure now. I'm gonna get it out because the box doesn't really do it justice. It might be difficult to do this, but I can't believe how heavy this is. I've got some quarter scale stuff like the, you can sort of make it out, where is it? There. The Jason Voorhees. So I do have some stuff similar to this, but nowhere near the weight or the detail, to be honest. And I'm pretty sure that Jason's NECA as well. Yeah, it is. So, yeah, already, without even getting into this, I can't believe the quality. It feels a lot sturdier than my Jason. Okay, before we get into the accessories, let's just take a look at Leonardo himself. Let's try and get some close-ups of the big guy. Okay, so you can see from the bandana, it's actually cloth at the back, which I think is a cool addition. It'd have been it'd have been impossible nearly to do it around the front, and I don't think it would have looked as good, so I do like that touch. The detail on him it's unbelievable. I mean, it looks like he's jumped straight out of the movie. Incredible detail, not just on the face, but everywhere, the arms. They've got veins, the spots from the movie. It's like a little padding on his stomach. The shell on the back's hard. He's got his two swords. I mean, just the detail got into this is unbelievable. The straps go around him, just like the film. He's got the knee pads, the arm pads. It's just unbelievable. I can't believe I'm actually holding this piece. Let's just check the feet. Alright, try and move them a bit. It's going to be a little stiff to start with. And sort of guess where the articulation is. It's a little front heavy, so I'm going to have to... One complaint, I'm really grasping here, but getting the items out is not easy. You have to not only rip the side, but it's sort of pressed against the shell he was in, so it is difficult to get out. There we go. Oh, dropped a slice of pizza. Even that, it feels, it doesn't feel like pizza. I was going to say it feels like pizza, but it's a little squidgy. It is hard plastic, so you do get a selection of different hands. I'll try and show that out without falling. So you get different hands. You get the ooze canister, a few different sets of hands, and you obviously get the swords, which is what we're... The reason that we want this, that is a sturdy looking sword. I'm not going to do that, I don't want to break them. Can these hands hold the swords? I would assume the ones he comes with are built to hold the swords. Let's see if we can... I'm going to be honest, it's weird trying to get a sword into a hand this big and a sword of this size. I don't have any Hot Toys. I don't really have any quarter scales. Jason already had the machete in his hand, so that wasn't too difficult. Almost poked my eye out as well. So yeah, there's Leonardo with the sword. or one of them at least. Let's focus on him again. So there he is with a sword, fits perfectly, scale is perfect, plenty of articulation in the hands. I'm just not sure how to pose him at the minute. I'm trying to remember, in the movie there's a bath scene which I do want to recreate with these. That sounds weird, but is it Leon? I think it's Raph, when Raph's knocked out, Leonardo waits with him, so I can recreate that, which is what I will do when I get Raph. Obviously I'm not going to go out and buy him straight after getting this. These retail for around, I got mine for 120, which is a really good price, I think. But yeah, there he is, Leonardo, with his sword. I think there is some head articulation as well. Yeah, you can move side to side quite easily. There's a little bit of up and down, but not quite, not as much as I thought there would be, but. So also he can sort of do the splits. It's just actually working those joints and getting into. So, I mean, don't be afraid to move. That sword is going to take my eye out. Don't be afraid to pose these things. I know it feels like they're going to break and you, after spending that money on them, you're sort of scared to move them so much. But I promise you they won't. And if they do, you've probably got a defect. So yeah, that's looking pretty good to me. All you got to do is, if you're unsure with the joints, you can move them and you can see where the points are they're supposed to articulate. So this one should click outwards. All you've got to do is just keep working it back and forth. That is incredible. I'm going to do some close-ups. I can show you the rest. There's those, the other sword. There's different sets of hands, so the hands do pull off, so don't be afraid if one of them comes off. There's a few different, 3 different sets. So there's like a balled fist with 3 fingers, obviously. There's the open hands, and then there's sort of like that. I don't know why, but probably my favourite accessory, other than obviously the swords, is this thing. It's a used canister that creates the turtles, and I think, I don't know, including that is cool. I think that will pose perfectly with him, even if it's just near him in the set. That's just a really cool addition, and it's one of those things that make these premium products worth buying. But that is enough of me rabbiting on about this. Oh, I could keep talking. Let's slide that on the back. Oh, that's so cool. Thank you so much for watching my review of the Leonardo NECA Turtle. I will definitely be getting the other 3 at some point. Like I said, I've just ordered the Mando Deluxe Hot Toys, so I'll probably wait a little while before I go out and buy something of this scale again. Maybe might treat myself for Christmas, but we shall see. Hopefully you've enjoyed this episode, and if you're enjoying what I'm putting out, make sure you subscribe, leave a like, and I will see you in the next one.